Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of my 1.21 Survival Let's Play series. This episode, we're starting off in our lab and we've updated to the newest update that includes all the new copper stuff, so that's going to be really fun. Let's go ahead and get started with the episode. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with today. Last episode, we created this beautiful lab, this secret lab. Today, before we do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and use some of the enchanted books that we got from the villagers from our secret lab. I believe they're here. So I'm gonna grab a few mending and these two unbreakings as well. And we'll head over to our blacksmith really quick. And as I'm running there, I guess I might as well go ahead and tell you the plan for today. So I've updated my world to the 1.21.9 update, I believe, the one that introduces the copper golems. So of course, we're going to be playing around with the copper golems today. And well, there's copper on our anvil, which is very convenient. So mainly I want to apply mending to my pickaxes. And let's see, this is Silk Touch, so we'll just name it Silky. And this one's Fortune, so we'll give it some dollar signs. We'll also mend our spoon. And we'll also apply unbreaking to it. There we go. Fully enchanted. It's also nighttime, so let me quickly borrow the blacksmith's bed. So as I was saying earlier, we've updated to the copper update. So today's plan is gonna involve around the copper golems. But I also want to go find a trial chamber. And I know trial chambers didn't come from this update, but I haven't experienced a trial chamber firsthand, even though it's been like, what, 3 or 4 updates ago? But I figured it'd be the perfect time for me to experience a trial chamber for my first time in this update, because trial chambers, they're all made of copper. And what better way to gather a bunch of copper for our copper golems than going to a trial chamber, you know? So here's the plan. I'm gonna go and do a, let's say, an hour or so mining trip, and hopefully we can run into a trial chamber during that time. If not, then I'll have to resort to just looking it up in an external website. And I've said this before, I think it's just much better for content-wise for me and you, so that I don't spend 2 years trying to find something in the world, you know? This mining trip is also dual-purposed to, 1, to find the trial chamber, and 2, I am actually completely broke in terms of diamonds. So it'd be nice to get some diamonds while looking for a trial chamber. So, I mean, without any further delay, I think we should go ahead and get prepared for the mines, and then we can get our pickaxes swinging from side to side. So I think we'll just go down our mine here, and we'll continue strip mining, and we'll see what we find. Hopefully it's a trial chamber, but we'll see. Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and just start the strip mine here, because I believe I haven't gone very far in this direction. And hopefully we can find some new things. Oh wait, this is deep slate coal, right? This is really rare. I accidentally broke one, but isn't deep slate coal like super rare or something? I'm gonna bag that, hold on. Uh-oh. Before I go in there, let me make some more torches. I thought this wasn't gonna lead anywhere, but turns out I am mistaken. There's a bunch of skulk, and that could mean not good things. Let me light up a path. This is indeed quite a bit of skulk, a bunch of skulk. Is there anything down there? Nope. 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 I will be going now. That was a screaker, and I am leaving. Good day. I will not be back. Alright, now that I've sorted all of our riches from the mine, I went ahead and looked up the coordinates for a trial chamber. As I mentioned earlier, if we couldn't find one in my mining session, I was just going to look one up so we don't spend forever searching my world for a trial chamber, so we can actually get this video out to you guys, you know? So I believe there should be one in this direction if we head on over there. Alright, so I believe the cords have led me to around here. There is an opening here, so this could possibly lead to the trial chamber, which it doesn't look like it, but it should be around here. Let's say we just start digging down around here. How about that? So we need to get down to around -20 is where this supposed trial chamber is. Oh, I think that's it, right? That is not normally generated, so this is the trial chamber. Yes, sir, I got the achievement, Trial Edition. So before we go in, I'm gonna make a little safety tunnel hole thing, just so I can gather my surroundings before we hop into the trial chamber. So, let's see. Stepping foot into the trial chamber. Let me get my shield on. Oh, here it is. Okay, so that I don't know much about this. I think that is that a treasure room? Okay, so that's a trial spawner. This is probably where you collect the treasure. Oh, okay. So it has started. There's spiders. Okay. We'll shoot them. Shoot them back. Stay back. Okay, I'm poisoned. This is really bad. Why cave spiders, dude? Cave spiders suck. So we killed the first wave, and we got keys. Okay. Cool. I'll take that key. There's more cave spiders. Okay. Ugh. Oh my god, they're so small. Is there more? There's more. Okay. That's fine. We're good. Die? Please? Okay, there's a chest. Nothing. I think, is that one? Oh my gosh, what the heck, dude? Dude, I can't hit you. Die. Okay. Dude, I can't hit these dudes. Oh my goodness. What is that? Is that a trident? I thought I heard a trident, dude. I believe we can smash these pots. Oh, emerald block. That's really cool. It's like Zelda, dude. I'm playing Zelda, smashing the pots, got a rupee. Oh, okay, I got the what's it called, the key. Why is there just the empty chest here? I know that some of these like trial chamber stuff, they can have traps, right? There's another pot, more emeralds, nice. And iron, amazing. So I don't think we can break these, right? Yeah, you can't. Okay. Very interesting. So as I was saying before, I believe this is the big boy key. So right now we've only got the little baby keys, right? The little baby trial keys. If we do a harder difficulty trial chamber, we get a big key and we can unlock better rewards in there. But first, let me go ahead and unlock these baby keys and see what we get. Oh, music disc! Awesome. Arrows, wind charge, a diamond chest plate for a baby key. Dude, here's what I'm gonna do. Let me go back to my little hidey hole. I'm gonna make a quick chest and I'll drop off all of the loot that I've got already. I didn't expect it to be this good stuff. Like, what the heck? We'll just toss everything in here. How about that? All of it. I know that these take some time to respawn, so we'll go ahead and do our other key. Oh wait, we need to go to a new one, don't we? Alright, let's see what we get. Diamonds? Dude, I didn't need to go mining. Golden carrots? Okay, hold on. Okay, just a single golden carrot, but this is kind of busted. And look at all the copper here. Once we're done, we're gonna come back, get some of this copper for the new copper update, because everything's made of copper in the copper update, so we need some copper, of course. That goes without saying. Okay, so I thought trial chambers were much bigger than this. Is there another room, or is this it? I thought... Oh, it continues over here. Okay, yeah, look. Oh, this is a big room. Okay, let's try a level 1 ominous bottle. Alright, let's try. So we'll drink this. We got Bad Omen. Alright, let's see if we can find any of the spawners. Oh, there we go. We activated a spawner with Bad Omen. They've got armor. And these are bogs, I think. They shoot poisonous arrows. Basically, poisonous arrows. Skeletons, of course. Everything in this freaking place is poisonous arrows. Oh, and look. That was a trap potion, I believe. Look, they're throwing trap potions. I don't know what that is. I think they might be oozing. So if I take damage, they spawn slimes at me, I believe is what it is. Here, I'm gonna jump down. We're going full aggro. Full aggro. Crit them out. Crit them out. Crit. There's so many pots here. I'm gonna get so many Zelda smashies, dude. Okay, I won this one, but I only got potatoes, which is not good. Just torches. Alright, smash all the pots. Alright, let's go to the next room. I still have the Bad Omen, or the Trial Omen. I should get another difficult room here. Oh, there's a... Wait! Dude! There's a zombie spawner in the trial chamber. What is this? What? There's power... Okay, that's actually pretty good. I'm a cop of that. But why is there a trial chamber or a spawner in the trial chamber? What the heck, dude? Where are these traps coming from? They don't even have dispensers. Oh, the weaving. Dude, I'm on fire! Where did the fire come from? What is that? What is that? What is this? What? Okay, we beat it, but there's still no key. Come on, dude. There's a trap. Get these fire chargers out of here. What are we doing? Alright, we activated another one. There's trap doors. What are... Oh, the breezes! Hold on, dude. I haven't fought any of you guys before. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, the bucket clutch. What the heck was that? Stop running away from me. Oh! I'm bucket clutching left and right, dude. Oh. Thank you for the high ground. Jeez, dude. They knock you around left, right, and center. Okay, still no big key. I want to try to get a big key in here. Just so I get the full experience, you know? I might have to upgrade to a tier 3 Bad Omen in order to get the big key. But let's see if there's any more rooms first. How about that? So here's another room. Okay, we set off this. I don't like this room. Oh, I set off even more. Hold on. Hold on. I set off like 4 of them. Alright, we might... Oh no. They're all bogs too. I'm constantly gonna be poisoned. What is this? Windburst potion effect? Here, I brought some gapples. Let's chug one. And we'll run at them. Oh my gosh! I can't control my character at all. I'm just flying all over the place. Oh, I opened my inventory. Dead. Oh, that's the big one. That's the big boy. That's the big boy too. Hold on. Are you guys big boys? Is there more down here? There's more down here. Jeez, okay. We cleared out these 4. I look like a porcupine. Oh my goodness. What the heck, dude? What the actual heck? So we finished these rooms. There should be a reward up here for this trial chamber. Yes, another big key. Let's go. All right. Here's the deal. Let's go ahead and go back to our starting area. If I can make my way back. It was not here. I believe it was up here, right? But I want to go back and we'll drop off all of the stuff that we gathered so far. And then I want to come back and I want to try the level 3 Bad Omen. It's in my bundle somewhere, but it's too far down, so I won't be able to see it. Oh my goodness! Oh! Oh! Why did you... Why? Ah! That scared me so bad. That scared me so freaking bad. Holy crap. Okay, I knew they reset, the spawners reset, but I didn't think they reset already, so I was just walking by. Dude. Oh my gosh. Hold on. There's silverfish. Get out of here, dude. Hold on. Get out. Oh, nice. 1 steak for my troubles. Amazing. Oh my gosh, that jump scared me so bad. Alright, we'll drop off all of this stuff, everything. Alright, so let's go ahead and drink this level 3 or tier 3 ominous potion, and we'll get back in there. Alright. Bad Omen 3. We'll save this one for later. Is this, no, this isn't a new room. This is just the same room I've been to, right? Oh no, this is a new room. Hold on, I found it. What the heck? Okay, so this was completely hidden, I think. Yes, this is new. There wasn't water before. Okay. There's slimes from the oozing. Jeez Louise. All of you guys, get out of here. Get out. Oh, I'm getting comboed by the slime. You see what I mean? I mentioned that you could get comboed by slimes before. That's what I meant. I was just constantly taking damage. Die. All of you. Oh, big key. Nice. We like to see that. Yes, sir. We do. Jeez! I'm getting comboed! Chill! Spider? Dead? Okay. We completed it for a few golden carrots. 2 golden carrots. That's terrible for whatever I just had to witness, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna check down here. Any chests? This is a new room. Chest? Oh, a trident! Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, and a music. When did I get this music disc? Hold on, this is really good. A trident? What? So I'm gonna go ahead and cash in. I think we'll call it a day here. If I get new pants and possibly new boots, we might go back and fight them. But for now, let's go cash in our keys. So we have 1 here. Boom, big key. Let's see what we get. Notch apple, wind charge, emeralds, even more emeralds. Okay, not bad. Not the best though. I would have preferred some. Well, the main prize is the heavy core, right? We want the mace is what we want. All right. Let's see what we get. A rune, more emeralds, iron block. Okay. Nothing crazy, but not bad. Big key in. Come on, heavy core. Oh, heavy core! Let's go, dude! Give me that! Give me that! Yes, sir! Alright, easy. Another heavy core. I don't need 2 maces, but I've got 2 maces. Awesome, dude. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright. I'm gonna call it a day here. Before I leave, I do want to mine some of this copper so we can use it for exploring all of the new copper update stuff. Alright, let's get mining some of this copper, but before we do that, let me go ahead and take one of these diamonds and get some wood. And we'll make a little jukebox. And we'll play one of our discs here. Let's see, which one do we want? Let's do this one. I know I've heard Lena Rain before. And we'll do like a quick time lapse of it as well. So we'll go ahead, place the jukebox down. We got our music disc. All right, let's do a time lapse and we'll listen to this new music as we get some copper. Let's do it. Okay, so I've mined out a bit of this room. It looks a lot uglier now, but that's okay. I didn't want to go back to the other rooms because they're a lot more bigger and more open and harder to get. All right, let's move everything. I'll cut back once I've got all of this stuff back to my base. I'll see you there. Alrighty, so I've made it back. I brought everything back with me, as you can see here. I actually only had to do 2 trips. I left some of the stuff out here. You can see some of the stuff. And that's mainly thanks to my bundles over here. These bundles have been putting in the work. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to have to sort all of this out into our chest. But I'm going to run a little time lapse. And we're going to run the jukebox. And we'll play the other music disc that we have, which should be out here. Alright, let's get this started. We'll pop in the music disc and we'll start sorting out all of the treasures that we've got. Let's go! Alrighty, I've finished sorting out all of the stuff that we've got. I've actually ran out of space and have to keep all of the copper stuff out here. We're gonna need a bigger storage room soon, but I've sorted everything. We've got all our amazing stuff, and we've got our big wins here, our heavy cores, and I'd say the trident is a pretty big win too. Okay, so let me go ahead and let's go and craft the mace, and we'll go ahead and enchant up the mace and also the tridents while we're at it. How about that? So first, if we make our mace, I believe we just need 1 breeze rod and our heavy core in the crafting table. And yeah, here we go. The mace. Oh yeah, baby, this looks awesome. Alright, so we've made it to our enchantment tower. And, oh yeah, we are able to enchant the mace. So, let's see. Oh, do we want to enchant the mace or the trident, though? Ooh, we're doing the mace. Density 5 and Unbreaking 3. I don't actually know what density does, but we'll figure it out. It's gotta be good, right? Alright, is there a mob that I can try this out on? It is raining and nighttime. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's a bunch of mobs. Let's see if this works. All right, here we go. Let's try. Boom! Oh my gosh, that was crazy. What the heck? That was so good. Let me try again. Let me try again. Actually, hold on. Let me grab wind charges so that I don't have to like climb back up. All right, here we go. We got a stack of wind charges, and here's a zombie villager. All right, here's what all the pros do, right? They just boom. Okay. That didn't work. But boom. Oh, here we go. Boom. Yes! This is so fun. What the heck? Hello, skeleton. Dead. Spider. Dead. Creeper. Oh man. Dead. Skeleton. Dead. 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 That's so good. That's so good. Another creeper. Boom. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. All right, I think that's enough fun with the mace. Let's go ahead and go back to our base and we'll start playing around with all the new copper stuff. So first thing, let's see. So right away we see we got some copper armor and copper tools. So first, let's see what the copper armor looks like. I'll have to turn off the mod that's disabling my armor. As you can see, I'm wearing diamond, but you don't see any armor right now. So here we go. We'll show all of our armor for now, and we'll take off the diamond, and we'll wear the copper. I think this is pretty snazzy if you ask me. We'll definitely be using some of this for decorating. And in fact, you know what? Let me go ahead and head over to our blacksmith. And I believe, yeah, I have a iron chestplate right here. I'm gonna exchange this out for a copper one. Oh, that looks pretty sick. I won't lie to you. We also have some tools here. We could make like a copper pickaxe or something like that. Here, let's go in here. All right, so we can just go ahead and make some copper tools. Let's do the hoe. I think that'd be funnier. If I come over here, just a little bit a ways, and I start tilling the ground, and we'll see if something happens with my copper hoe. This might take a while. Okay, so it is happening. If you look at the copper hoe that I'm holding right now, you can see that the color of it, it's kind of fading. It's not as vibrant orange as my armor right now, is it? So this is a resource pack that I have that slowly decays the copper color as the durability goes down. And you can see it's actually turning green now. All right. This is as far as I'm going to go. I don't want to accidentally break it. But now we have a green hoe, green oxidized copper hoe, and we'll just put that there. Look at that. That's a nice color. Anyways, all right. Moving on. Next thing. I think we're going to go ahead and tackle the big update they added to the copper update. So if I come here, and here we go. We've got a pumpkin. I think you know what that means. So if I place a copper block and a carved pumpkin, there we go. We got ourselves a little copper golem, dude. And he comes with a chest. He's like, oh man, let me open this up. All right, so I believe what he does is that he actually sorts items for us. Let's say I toss in my spruce planks. Let's see what he does with them. But he should take out the spruce planks. Yes, he has them in his hand. Where are you going? Excuse me, sir. There's chest right there. Why are you going out here? Okay, so I guess he's checking these chests. He's like, there's no spruce. Okay, why are we going here? Why are we checking? I think, guys, I think my copper golem might be a little dumb. I'm not gonna lie. I think we might have to return you to the manufacturing store. What happened to the wood? Where'd you put it? Dude. Hello? Did he put it in here? You try to compost my wooden planks. What an idiot, dude. What are you doing? No, dude, come back. Okay, here. I'll put one spruce plank in there and one in here. Sorry, that was my bad. I didn't have any spruce planks in this chest, so that's my bad. I'll take the blame on that one, but now there is one spruce plank in here. We should see him put it into this chest, right? So check in the head chest, nothing there. And here we go, put it in. Yeah, there you go. Good job, little man. Awesome. So basically that's what the copper golem does. All right, you get to it. We'll check up on your progress in a little bit while I showcase off the rest of the stuff. Okay, so from the crafting recipe book, we can see all of the other copper stuff they added. They added copper lanterns, copper bars, copper chains. So all of this stuff is really cool. And honestly, let me see. Do I have some of the green copper? Oh, wait, you know what? I'm stupid. You have to start out with regular copper chains and then they oxidize themselves, right? That's how copper works. Give myself a few chains. Some lanterns, here you go. And maybe we'll also make some copper bars. Alright, let's head back down to our secrets lab. I kind of want to see how these copper chains and lanterns look in this room here. If we replace the normie boring chains, right? Ew, so boring. And we place it with copper chains. How does this look? I like the green. I kind of want to see how it looks when it oxidizes. It might fit the room a little bit better. So we'll change these old normie chains and lanterns out for the copper ones. And even maybe we won't change all the iron bars. We'll just toss in like toss in a copper bar to mix it in. So that's actually a pretty nice aesthetic as well, but I do want to go ahead and let this oxidize and see what it looks like when it's green. Unfortunately, I don't have all the time in the world to just sit here and wait for this lantern and chain and iron bar or copper bar to oxidize. But yeah, we'll come back and check on that in a future episode perhaps. Alright, this is pretty cool. This update has been pretty nice. It added a bunch of the copper stuff like we see here with all the copper. So where is our copper golem? There he is. So he's been working away. He's been doing a pretty good job. He's got through the first 3 slots. To be fair, I did add more stuff onto him. Hey, zombie. Let's end this video with a bang, right? Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Alrighty. Bye! Boom, what a cool outro.